praise to Yahweh, Hashem, El Shai, Hashem, Rukakodah, Shalom to the 144,000, the rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. And I'm going to entitle this video, 2nd Esdras, chapters 15 and 16 are right at the door. And this is a video that was put up 2 hours ago by GMS Mwatazak Ba Bun Gad 2, scrolling through Edom TikTok. Will the big beautiful bill unleash total anarchy and chaos? Now the title I'm going to give this video is, like I said, 2nd Ezra 15 and 16 is at the door. Wake the F up. The ones of you that are not of the elect, you're going to catch some pure D hell. Some of you that are the elect, some of you are going to die. I may die. Some of the leadership may die. You may actually get killed by the government decree by way of getting your head chopped off pursuant to Revelation chapter 20 verse 4. If you do not accept the mark, which is the micro C-hip, some of you will be put to death. So get in the mind state that you may be put on trial and put to death. So embrace that feeling. You that came to this truth and you fell off years ago, y'all can all take a long walk off a short pier, or jump in a damn volcano, for all I care. All of you guys, and you watch us, all you clowns that turn your back on the plow, you're going to take that microchip, and if you make it as far, you might die of cancer. You might be in the latter stages of cancer and eat a missile. I wish that you go to the last stage of cancer and then get hit by the missiles a few days before you drop dead anyway. You guys that fell off, fuck all you niggas. All right? All right? So anyway, I'm and see, we laugh in the faith of it. We want this to come. It's not coming fast enough. The cruel Lord is not working fast enough. We want this to come. We want it to come. You fallouts may not want it to come, but it's coming. And you're going to be caught up in the middle of it and pickled in it. Inside joke. Anyway, I'm just going to play this. I listened to about this much. I'm going to play it, see how far we go. So listen up, listen up, listen up.
All right, hey, shalom, shalom. Lord will, you can hear me. Before I get started, as always, I want to give all praise unto our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered throughout the four winds of the earth that believe wholeheartedly in the true doctrine that is being pushed throughout the four winds of the earth for our hope of mercy and salvation during the time of Jacob's trouble, as well as when Yahweh Shai returns to the planet Earth. All right, this here indeed, I believe, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, will lead to anarchy. All right. Now I have this clip that I got from Edomite Talk, you know, like what I like to call Edomite TikTok. where I'll, listen to a lot of these Edomites, and in particular these Edomites who were once MAGAs, but now see that they're being they've been betrayed or bamboozled by this administration. In this case, I came across this woman's page to where she took a voice or another clip from another page of someone going into the big beautiful bill, big beautiful budget, whatever you want to call it, which just passed. I believe it just passed Congress 51 to 50. Still has to go through a couple more loopholes, but it's going to pass and be on DJT's desk in no time for him to sign and put into complete law. All right, and what it's going to do, this is going to cause 2nd Esdras 15 to speed up that much more. All right, and it's going to cause sedition and everything else that the end times that the Bible prophecies speak of to speed up that much more. All right, and we've been telling you all right, this is the man, this is who the Most High has chosen to bring in these end times. This is that cruel Lord, speaking about DJT and his whole administration. This is that cruel Lord you read about in Isaiah the 19th chapter.
AKA the last Trump. AKA the last Trump.
Okay? So things are about to get real hot and heavy. And there's going to be a lot of judgment. There's going to be a lot of sorrow. And there's going to be everything that the scriptures haven't told or entails about these end times, man. All right, so I'm going to just let this play real quick. And I got one set of scriptures that I want to read at the end of it. All right, but what this man is explaining is different parts of this bill, the big beautiful bill, which is going to affect everyone. Not only you, Jake, because it's going to affect you, Jake, for sure, but this will affect everybody who's not in that $1 billion club. All right? We're witnessing the technocrats and these billionaires take over. All right? So without any further ado, let's listen to this, and then I'll have the scripture at the end.
Great history, but history right now is happening right here in front of us, and so let's cover it. The reckoning has begun. If you think this won't affect you, congratulations, you're exactly who it's coming for. Trump voters may keep looking away, but the damage is already here. That so-called big, beautiful budget, it's not a budget. It's Project 2025 in disguise. A full authoritarian blueprint dressed up as fiscal policy, and it's about to hit you where it hurts. Let's break it down. When disaster strikes, no one's coming. Sections 803.07 to 803.09/climate resilience and FEMA funding. Floods, wildfire, hurricanes, no federal help. Your town will burn, drown, or blow away, and all you'll hear is silence. When your health care vanishes, that's in the bill too. Sections 44141, 44122,
Fair use.
and 44131 add work requirements for Medicaid. If you miss a form, you lose coverage. If you're in a blue state, your funding gets cut. And veterans, they'll face longer waits, fewer doctors, and less mental health support, while Trump brags about how much
He don't give a flying fuck about the veterans that's sleeping under bridges and on park benches. You know, the pocket will tell you that. warrior coming into poverty. Let me go ahead and find that. Bring that out. Nah, you know, I'm not going to bring it out. I'm going to let it play. I'm not going to keep interrupting. Forgive me for interrupting. You know, a warrior that comes into poverty. Somebody can put it up in the chat.
He spent at his golf course. Gender affirming care banned, even for those who serve this country. If you're undocumented or simply poor, section 44110, make sure you won't get care either. Your hospital may shut down, and when you need a doctor, you'll find that the service no longer exists. And your grocery bill, that's going up too. Trump's tariffs combined with the cuts to food assistance in sections 10008 and 10012 mean higher prices for produce, gas, and everyday goods. And yes, the neighborhood could lose their SNAP benefits at age 64. What about the institutions holding your town together? Section 50002 and 50003, gut funding and oversight. Say goodbye to your pharmacy, post office, or bank, and don't expect anyone to fix it. Then there's your job. Sections 90004 through 90006 allow a massive civil service purge. You could be fired and replaced with an unqualified loyalist, and your pension slashed. Education not spared. Section 30061 bans DEI programs. Your daughter's school will stop teaching critical thinking and start teaching obedience. If she's not white, wealthy, or male, she's left behind. And the books, gone. The federal government will now decide what's woke and erase anything inconvenient, especially your history. Energy protections were repealed. Sections 42108 and 42301 dismantled the clean air laws, opening the door for wildfires, blackouts, and toxic pollution. Your 401k, don't get comfortable. Wall Street doesn't like chaos, and this bill delivers plenty. Markets will tank, and your retirement fund will go with it. Section 20001 escalates Indo-Pacific conflict. Trump lights the match, and your kid gets the draft notice. Section 44125 removes the LGBTQ protections and access to care. Gay, trans, and non-binary Americans denied services, expelled from school, pushed out of public life. And while billionaires get MAGA-branded savings accounts, you can't even file your taxes for free. They're cutting food, healthcare, and education to fund tanning bed tax breaks. They even slashed child tax credits and funding for child care. You're expected to work more with less help and higher cost. Your community center closed. Your summer programs cut. Sections 41009 and 80301 wipe out block grants, historic preservation, and public parks. The professionals who make government work fired. Section 90004 to 90006 dismantle civil service protections. Scientists, disaster coordinators, public health experts replaced by political hacks who do whatever they're told. Section 44001 bans states from regulating AI education, tech, or data privacy for 10 years. That means your state can't protect you from tech giants even if it wants to. And just in case you were hoping someone, somewhere, might hold power accountable, Sections 50002 and 5003 and 80121 gut oversight agencies, the people who catch fraud, investigate pollution, and monitor corporate crime. They're being shut down. Even states that expanded Medicaid get penalized under the section 44131. If your governor tried to help you, this bill punishes them for it, and Trump said it himself. I have the right to do whatever I want. This bill gives him that power using your tax dollars. This is not a warning. This is happening. It's theft wrapped in a flag. It's censorship, cruelty, control, and collapse. Call your senators at 202-224-3121. Tell them this isn't patriotism. It's pillage. And if you've been silent, now is the time to speak. Because very soon this won't be about politics. This will be about survival. It's crazy. Peace out. I normally do straight history.
And that was just a small 5-minute some odd change breakdown of things that will affect not only you Israelites, but everyone else here in Babylon the Great. All right? Which will indeed bring forth total chaos, anarchy, and sedition, right along with destruction, man. Alright? So we are here in these times, man. Judgment is upon Babylon the Great. Judgment is upon the planet Earth. Revelation 12 and 12, man. Alright? Before Esau does
Battery
anything,
low, please charge.
before Esau does anything, he always brings in Slakia. Before he does anything, he always puts it on the books as far as paperwork. All right? He always puts in the paperwork first so that he can execute it. All right? And it's on paper. He's getting ready to come down with great wrath, as I quoted Revelation 12 and 12. All right? The devil is getting ready to come down with great wrath because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right? So, how you like them apples? All right? That passed already. It passed the first go round, I believe, with Congress, which was 51 to 50. All right, and it, like I said, it got a couple more loops before it gets to DJT's desk. And you best believe when he signs it, they're gonna make it a whole. They're gonna show it on national television when he signs that into law, man. And not only when he signs it into law, it's gonna bring.
In other words, it's all downhill uphill for you Americans. All you MAGA people, you're gonna feel it too. And you're gonna regret the fact that you put this man in office. But you don't gotta get mad, because you didn't know. You're not a critical thinker. That's the problem with Americans. They're not critical thinkers. Don't be a zombie.
Total anarchy and chaos, all right? It's going to cause everything to be literally shut down, damn near everything, man. All right? So this is 2nd Esdras 15, starting at verse 14, reading to verse 19. And this will be it. I don't want to make this too long. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right? You can already see when that thing goes into play, it's going to cause people to lose it, man. All right? It's going to cause people to lose it. Especially these Edomites that have been privileged. All right? Because they're going to be affected by this. You know, like Apostle Tahar stated before, Jacob's trouble is Esau's trouble. All right? And we talking about these regular Edomites, not super elite, but these Edomites that live amongst us that have been getting privileged because of who they are, as far as their skin tone. All right? Jacob's trouble is Edomite trouble, and everybody else's trouble here in Babylon the Great. All right? It says, verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men. All right? And that's coming. All right? Sedition is coming, man. Insurrection is coming. Okay? When these things start being cut and people can't pay for medication, people can't, they don't have the money for these hospital bills. All right? It's going to cause a domino.
That's why we here go back to nature. I got tinctures. I used to buy tinctures. I make my own tinctures, which is a fraction of what I pay for the tinctures. My tinctures are just as good as their tinctures. We do a lot of our own stuff.
No effect of chaos. It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. Those are your governors and your mayors. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And that bill is going to be the reason why. All right? It says, the man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And we see right now as we speak, we see the military and this administration logistically setting up around Babylon the Great to lock it down. I believe since yesterday, July 1st, DJT signed the executive order to lock down the borders, meaning no leaving and no coming in. All right. I gotta, get my facts straight on that, but I believe that was the date. All right, so don't quote me on it. But that's something that this administration also was doing. All right. Verse 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Okay? A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And this is where we are, man. All right? And that bill, everything that's in that bill was going to bring about all of this and some. All right? The time is ticking to where things are getting ready to blow over. All right? And this is why we've constantly been warning to you tribes, man. You better repent. Ain't gonna be no voting, ain't gonna be no marching, ain't gonna be none of that to stop what this devil is doing. Because the Heavenly Father has him doing. So that was it. I just wanted to bring that out. Bring some awareness. Lord will was edifying and exhorting to the hopeful elect, giving all praise unto Yahweh by Shemi Yahushai, and we on to the next. Shalom.
That's it, Shalom.